Hi, this is Dale O'Shields, pastor of Church of the Redeemer, and thanks for joining me today for our devotional time. I hope that you're enjoying these devotions, and I hope you're sharing them with others, encouraging other people to subscribe as well, to just take a little bit of time every day and get something from God's Word. Maybe you've heard the story of the man who asked his friend a question: what's the difference between ignorance and apathy? What is the difference? And so the man's friend responded, I don't know, and I don't care. Without realizing it, he'd actually answered the question. The I don't know is the ignorance, and the I don't care is the apathy. And I want to talk just for a moment about that word apathy. To be apathetic really means that you really don't care. It actually comes from a Greek word apathos. A negates the pathos, no feeling, no emotion, indifferent to things. And there are times in life that we can become very indifferent to circumstances, indifferent to our relationship with God, indifferent to our relationships with other people. We can get to that place where we just don't seem to care. There's a story in the Bible in Haggai chapter 1, verses 5 through 7. I'm going to read this passage for you, where God's people had come to a place of apathy in their relationship with Him. Let me read you the story. Now, this is what the Lord Almighty says. Give careful thought to your ways. It has come out of your apathy. You have planted much, but harvested little. You eat, but never have enough. You drink, but never have your fill. You put on clothes, but are not warm. You earn wages only to put them in a purse with holes in it. This is why the Lord Almighty says, give careful thought to your ways. The thing I want to emphasize there today from that passage is this phrase, give careful thought to your ways. The context of this passage is the fact that the children of God, the people of God, the southern kingdom, had come back to Jerusalem from Babylonian captivity. And they'd been given an instruction from God to rebuild the temple. But instead of rebuilding the temple, they'd rebuilt their own homes, and they'd become very comfortable, and they'd become apathetic. And their apathy had left them void of energy, opportunity, or desire even to actually rebuild God's temple. They were missing blessing in their life because they had not put God first. And the reason they were not putting God first was because they'd become indifferent in their relationship with God. Maybe a little bit of indifference has grown in your heart. Maybe you've become a bit apathetic in your relationship with God, that your feeling for God has waned a bit. Let me encourage you today to get back on track. Give careful attention or good consideration, careful thought to your ways, and ask God to help you to break through the spirit of apathy and come back with a fire for God, to love Him and put Him first in your life.